Yo, what's up, dogs? Yo, we out here about to play some BTD6. I've recently been grinding on this game. Y'all probably ain't know that. Okay, I don't want to say that. Hopefully that wasn't rude in a way. But yeah, I've been kind of grinding on this game. Like, every day at school, this is like one of the main games I play on my phone. Alright, before we get started, let me go and turn on some tunes, some background tunes. There we go. Now we getting lit up in here. Alright, yep, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, I've fully completed 5 of these. I've fully completed 5 stages so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and beat hard mode for skates, for the skates map. For some reason I feel like the music may be too high. Wait, what? Hold up, let me fix this. Yeah, I feel like the music might have been too high. Let me turn it down a bit more. There we go, that looks good. Alright. Alright, now without further ado. Alright, let's go ahead and place yeah, let's just go ahead and place a ninja monkey here. Yeah, like right around there. Alright, there we go. Yeah, now we getting lit. Let's go. Yeah, we about to party this stream. Oh dang, that's a lot of balloons. It's a good thing we got these little candle things right here that kind of take a bit of pity on us at the beginning. Sorry about that, my nose is, I feel like I got some allergies or something. So it seems like we're doing fairly well at the moment. At least somewhat. Now let's go ahead and get out an alchemist. I feel like we're doing fairly decently so far. Oh yeah, alright. Yeah, that's good for now for the alchemist. So, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I've kind of been grinding on this game. Like, I've been playing this game a lot on mobile, like on my phone. I guess it's because it's one of the main, it's like one of the only games that I like to play on PC and stuff that I can also play on mobile. Well, of course, there's also like Among Us and Minecraft and Roblox, and there's also Geometry Dash, like those games, like Among Us, Geometry Dash, Roblox, and Minecraft. I got those games as well, and yeah, sometimes I play them, but definitely not as much as BTD6, because like this is one of my favorite games ever. Like, I know I've only like known it and played it for a couple months, but it's already become one of my most favorite games of all time. Like, I can honestly see why a lot of my homies like to play this game. It is very fun. And it's even more fun, like, when you get to play online co-op with your homies. Maybe I'll turn up music volume just a bit. Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn up music volume just a bit. Okay, now that we got these two upgraded, now let's go ahead and get out a super monkey. I gotta place it to, I gotta place the monkeys and stuff over once the alchemist turns white. Well, not, the alchemist himself doesn't turn white, the outline on him turns white. Yeah, once his outline turns white, yeah, that's when I know I've got him in the place that I want him to be. Alright, yeah, I think at the moment my base is pretty solid. After we get the super monkey upgrade, then we'll get like, then we're gonna get like a druid and get it to 400. Then we're gonna wait for the ninja monkey to get enough. Then we're gonna save up cash and then buy a 501 ninja monkey. So from what I've seen, once Super Monkey becomes Dark Knight, I feel like he kind of becomes more of like Bat Monkey or something. Because I feel like instead of being more related to Superman, it seems like he becomes more related to Batman. I guess it's kind of emphasized by like this thing, which looks like a batarang. A batarang. Well, it doesn't really look like Batman, to be fair. Alright, let's go ahead and get out a druid. Got some banger music playing with the Moobot. Alright, now we're gonna save up for a 501 Ninja Monkey. Yeah, it looks like... I think it's a good sign, like, whenever I reach 10,000 cash before round 60. Yeah, from what I've seen based on previous hard mode games I've done, that does seem like a good sign. Like, once you reach 10,000 cash before round 60, that 9 times out of 10, that's a good sign you're doing good with this kind of strategy. Or at least me, because some people who play B2D6, not everyone who plays B2D6 uses the strategy I use. And I will admit, the strategy I'm using, I kinda got it from like a video I watched. Like one day I looked up a guide on how to beat hard mode, and I found this one guide, I forget where it's from, but it involved using a 501 Ninja Monkey, a 402 Alchemist, a 203 Super Monkey, and two 400 Druids. So yeah, I kind of took inspiration from that person who used that strategy. Well, I guess, yeah, maybe nah. Actually, I'd rather not go too into that, because I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of feel guilty for using the strategy that I saw from another person. Because for some reason, it makes me feel like maybe I don't know, like, how to make up my own things or stuff, or make up my own creations, or write my own things. But hopefully that's not the case, but I will admit, yeah, a lot of the strategies I use, I kinda got them from, like, other people who use the same strategy on, like, guides on how to beat these modes in, like, the B2D6, like, in each of the B2D6 modes and stuff. Because, like, there's easy mode, hard mode, medium, yeah, easy, medium, and hard mode, and in each of those modes, there's separate modes, like spin-off modes, kinda. Yeah, I don't think I want to talk too much into that, because it makes me feel guilty think about that, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel guilty about saying that at all, because I worry I may have made myself look like a bad influence. So I do apologize for talking about that if that offended anybody. Because I do want to be seen as a nice, chill, and positive streamer. Like, I don't want to be seen as a negative streamer, like the kind of streamer that no one likes, like the unlikable kind of streamer. I do not want to be anything like that kind of streamer. And I will admit, it can get, well, not boring, but sometimes it feels kind of weird when you're on a stream, like, with no one watching and you kind of just talking to yourself, or, like, when you're talking about when you're using commentary about the game and stuff when streaming. I guess the reason I don't talk that much is because it feels kind of weird, because it kind of feels like I'm just talking to myself and stuff. And I feel like that's kind of weird, and I think that's normal. On the plus side, I think that is normal, because I remember one of my teachers at school said it would kind of be weird if they was like teaching by themselves, or if they was just teaching a class filled with no students. Like, it just feel like they was talking to themselves, and it feel kind of weird. So I guess that's kind of what I guess that's kind of the same for me when streaming, that there's no, like, viewers and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and try. I think we should just try to, like, enjoy the stream. Yeah, enjoy the gameplay and stuff. We're doing pretty good. I think we're on the verge of victory. So So yeah, that is a good sign. So yeah, this is gonna be a positive stream. This is gonna be a chill, happy stream. We ain't gonna have no negativity in this stream. We're almost there. Almost to the ninja. Grandmaster Ninja. Let's go. Got a Grandmaster Ninja. Yeah, now let's go ahead and upgrade the Alchemist to 402. And now, last but not least, let's get another Druid. Basically the same as this one right here. Let's go, dude. Second, I kind of opened my mouth to say something, but nah, I didn't, because I decided not to say anything because I wasn't sure what to say, and also I was kind of worried if what I would say, what I would have said might have been negative or something. So from what I've heard, I guess yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the gameplay. So from what I've seen, it seems like round 76 and round 78 are one of them crazy rounds. Like that's one, like those are some of them rounds where the Bloons go completely insane and stuff. Like that's where they go all crazy. And I think also, yeah, from what I've heard, round 63, round 76, and round 78 are three of them crazy rounds. Yeah, I think I may have won this. Can't get our hopes up too high, but it is looking pretty good at the moment. Is the music volume alright? Yeah, I think, yeah, it does seem pretty good. At least to me. Yeah, it looks like audio's good. Let's go, dude. So yeah, now we have beaten hard mode. Now we can go ahead and move on to... Let's start off with magic monkeys only. So I think we could just repeat the same strategy as we did last round. So, speaking of heroes in this game, I think I have 5 heroes left to unlock. I don't think I've gotten any of the upgrades for the heroes, but, like, for the heroes themselves, like, just unlocking them at all, I still have 5 to unlock. But I feel like overall, I have unlocked some of the more, like, well-known ones, and some of the more skilled ones, like, the ones that do pretty good on the battlefield. I think I've unlocked Pat Fusty, I've unlocked Benjamin, I've unlocked Sada, I think she's called, and I think I've unlocked Captain Churchill. Yeah, I think those are the 4 that I've unlocked. I may have unlocked some others that I can't seem to remember at the moment. But yeah, I think I've been doing fairly well on heroes. And I have gotten several achievements, and I think I have definitely given up. I've definitely given out some monkey knowledge. Sorry for saying definitely. Hopefully that didn't sound rude. So yeah, I think for monkey knowledge, I think I got like 21 for primary monkeys. I think I've gotten 7 for military monkeys. I think I got like 22 or something for magic monkeys. Or 21 or 22 for magic monkeys. I think I've gotten 12 or something for support monkeys. I think I've gotten like 8 for heroes and 12 for powers. So yeah, I definitely still have a bit of ways to go with unlocking all the monkey knowledge. But yeah, I think I'm getting there. And the same with heroes. I still got a bit to unlock all the heroes and their upgrades, but I'm getting there. Of course, if I want to, well, of course I'd have to ask like my parents for permission or something, but if I asked my parents for permission and they said yes, I could probably just like buy some cash and then some in-game cash and then use it and then just buy like all the heroes and their upgrades and stuff. And maybe the same with monkey knowledge points. If there's an option for buying all the monkey knowledge you want, then and I asked my parents for permission and they said yes, and yeah, I could probably buy it. Then I could just use all that monkey knowledge on the rest of the monkey knowledge stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. But I'd rather not do that. I'd rather earn my... Well, I'm not trying to like say that if you... I don't want to sound negative, like if you don't like just get all of your stuff regularly by playing the game and just like buy it by like purchasing some in-game cash. Like, it's perfectly fine if like you like it's perfectly fine if like you want to just buy cash. Like, it's perfectly fine if you decide not to get your money. Like, it's perfectly fine if you don't want to like buy your stuff in game through winning like on certain maps and stuff and just purchase in-game cash to buy them. Like, that's fine. Like, that's perfectly fine, but at least for me, I feel like I kind of want to like get all my heroes and monkey knowledge through playing the game and stuff. This doesn't seem like a nice map. Seems like a great place to go skating. Like, to go to for the winter. Like, you just go around, enjoy the snow. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool place. got laser eyes or laser blast for the super monkey. From what I heard, with this strategy, you want to have the laser blast for the super monkey before round 40. Or at least by round 40, you should have laser eyes. And I think I succeed in that, so hopefully the strategy should work. Like how it says fish in here, so yeah, it looks like fish is one of the primary dishes that the towers or the monkeys eat when they go here on vacation. Like, this little key does feel like a nice winter vacation. Like, I like those kinds of winter vacations where you get to go out in the snow, you get to go out in a wooden cabin, stay inside and enjoy the snow and eat fish and stuff. Yeah, that does sound like a really nice vacation. Wonder if maybe I can go on that kind of vacation one day. Wonder how cold that icy water is. From what I've seen, the stages that have water, like this stage, are typically good stages to place, like, monkey subs or monkey buccaneers. From what I've seen, it seems like... sorry about that. Kinda stumbled a bit. Yeah, that's, from what I've seen with the monkey subs and the monkey buccaneers, it seems like the monkey sub is preferred, but the monkey buccaneer could probably work too. Like, it's up to the player, like, the player should not be forced to do any type of strategy. Like, the players should have their own free will and their own free speech to decide, like, what kind of strategy they want to use. So, fun fact about the song that's playing in the background, On and On by Cartoon. I actually played this song. I actually sang this song at a talent show on, like, for the school that I went to for 5th and 6th grade. Like, there was a talent show for the school I went to for 5th and 6th grade. And they were doing, like, class performances, and then they were doing, like, individual performances for those who wanted to do a performance with them as the main star and stuff. And I decided, on my 5th grade year, I didn't do that, but for my 6th grade year, I decided I wanted to go sing On and On. Like, I wanted to sing On and On for the talent show, and I did manage to do it. And they did seem to clap for me, like, they did seem to congratulate me on singing On and On at the talent show. Oh, come on. Man, I'm out here just trying to enjoy myself streaming BTD6, and then some bot comes in here, being like, wanna get famous? Wanna get famous? Go follow Big Falls. Nah, like, I don't wanna go to a website and get followers, dude. I wanna earn my followers. Like, I want to make my way to the top. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say something else, like, but nah. I feel like that what I was gonna say, it's actually probably for the greater good that it doesn't get talked about. So, hopefully I don't get in trouble for talking about this, but last night I watched the first episode of Squid Game. I think the concept is fairly interesting. Maybe later on, if I take the time to do so, oh, that just moved by. Yeah, Red Line's about to play. Yeah, Red Line is a pretty good song. So, what was it? Yeah. So, yeah, last night I watched the first episode of Squid Game. I do like the concept. The concept does seem fairly interesting. Maybe, yeah, again, maybe if I take the time to do so, and if I'm really feeling like it, maybe later on I'll watch, like, the rest of Squid Game. Because, like, the plot, well, not the plot, but, like, the concept seems fairly interesting. I will admit, I'm not really good at telling whether or not I actually like something or not, or whether or not it's actually, like, good or bad, so I'm not really good at that kind of stuff, so for that reason, I think it's probably best that I don't really talk about whether or not I thought it was good or bad, because I'm not really good at telling whether or not I actually think something is good or bad, or whether or not I actually like it. Yeah, this is a pretty good song playing in the background. I think this was the song that I recommended for my homie Waluigi Hacker back when we did that DK64 collab speedrun race. Like with the DK64 mod where you could tag anywhere. Like basically using the D-pad you could switch to cons at any time instead of having to go in the banana barrel and then switch cons from there. Cause yeah, I will admit that did definitely make it much easier to navigate through the game, and it did kind of make the game much shorter in a way as well. But even without the tag anywhere mod, I still did like DK64. It was a pretty good game in my opinion. I will admit it did kind of emphasize a bit too much on collecting, but other than that, it was a pretty good game. got a ninja monkey. I mean, a grandmaster ninja monkey. Like, I think we already had a ninja monkey like before, like earlier in the round. But now we upgrade the ninja monkey to a grandmaster ninja. One of the best kinds of ninjas ever. Like, they're like the wise old ninjas. Like, they're the elite ninjas. There we go. Alright, I think we've won this now. Can't say for sure, but I kinda got the feeling. Got this one little red balloon. Here comes the ZOMG. Like, says ZOMG, but Obion says ZOMG. I think, like, in America, people say Z, but in Australia, I think in, like, Australia or England, people say it as Z. At least that's what I've seen. Maybe it's not just like in England and Australia. Maybe several other people pronounce it as Z. Alright. Oh, for a second I forgot, like, isn't this... Yeah, this is... Wait, nah, this ain't the round I want to go to. My bad. Yeah, I want to go to... Yeah, alternate Bloons rounds. Alright, this time we're gonna be devising strategy I took from another type of strategy. This one I also got from a guide, like from someone, like, I think if I remember correctly, the last one I used with the super monkey and stuff, I think that strategy I may have gotten like from, yeah, I think that one I got from Reddit, like on how to beat hard mode as a whole, on like how to beat hard mode. I think this strategy that I'm thinking about using, I think I got it from a guide on how to beat impossible mode. Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, I think that's where I got this one from. Yeah, I think volume is good. Just, like, need to make sure. Alright, now while I've got the chance... Oh, dang, I think audio kind of cut out there. Well, not cut out, but kind of got a little glitch for the music and stuff. Yeah, now that I got the chance, let me go ahead and get out Obion. I think maybe it's pronounced Oben, but I like to say Obion. I just feel like it sounds cooler and a bit more... Yeah, I guess in my opinion, I think it just sounds better, cooler. Obion is a pretty good hero, I must say. Well, I didn't have to must say. Like, I didn't, like, have to say it. I just felt like I just felt like saying it because, like, Obion has definitely proved to be a great hero. I had to sneeze there. Maybe I should have, like, cut off the mic audio first. Yeah, that may have been a mistake there, I will admit.
Nice. Nice.
Gotta make sure audio's good. I think this song was my old outro for my videos. I think I've developed a new intro that I may use if I ever make videos again. Like, if I ever make another video again. I think that new song, it's called Mortals. It's also an NCS song, yeah, it's a pretty good song. It's one of the songs I kind of like to listen to sometimes when I'm on the school bus.
I'm waiting.
Let's go, dude. Let's go and get out a monkey village. Like the alchemist, the monkey, from what I've seen, like the alchemist, the monkey village is a bit useful in like somewhat upgrading and like helping upgrade the monkeys or the tower's powers and stuff.
Moa, handle it.
Alright, now it's time to get out a bunch of druids. Why this melody low-key sound kind of sad? At least to me, it sounds like a bit sad. That could just be me, but I don't know. Just for some reason, that last part sounded like something out of like a funeral or something. Hopefully, that wasn't rude of me to say. I was just saying like what my. Just trying to like say what I was just trying to like compare like what I was originally thinking of with that last part of symbolism. That's the song playing in the background. Like I was just trying to like say like what I was thinking about. It sounded like just so that y'all like got a better idea of what I meant. I think I remember hearing this song from Bloons one time. Like I remember hearing this song like a lot back when I was younger, and I did really like it. It is a pretty good song.
BFB, handle it.
I feel like in a way it may feel a bit bland not buying anything else. guess I'll go and buy a super monkey while I'm at it. Actually, never mind. I guess I'll just go ahead and leave it right now. I'll go ahead and leave my towers as they are. Dang, I don't know why I don't know the audio cut out there. But yeah, this is a legendary song right here. Let's go, dude. Catching dubs.
Yes.
While you
Yeah, here comes a crazy round. Round 76. That was a great song. Alright, 2 more rounds to go.
ZOMG, handle it.
Got a ZOMG here. And I'm assuming we're gonna have, for the next round, we're gonna have 2 more of these.
Nice. ZOMG, handle it.
So yeah, that was tough. But can you handle 2 more? Yeah, I can handle 2 more. Let's go. Oh, I got a new achievement. Win 10 games using only magic monkeys. Let's go. Alright, now it's time for double hit Moabs. This is a great song right here as well. For some reason, this last part of the song, yeah, for some reason, this part of the song kind of reminds me of the binge round theme. Not too sure why. Guess I hear a similar tone that's used in the binge round theme in Escape with Me. I will say, I feel like one of the more harder modes for me to complete is probably half cash. Like, overall, I think so far, half cash has proved to be one of the more difficult ones for me. In some cases, I may even say it's more difficult than impoppable. But I did hear, though, I think a lot of people feel that way towards... A lot of people feel that on the easier maps, half cash is even harder than chimps. Oh yeah, what's up, Beam88? Is it coincident that your ninja has the same hood as I do? Yeah, I think so, because I don't think I realized that at first. But hey, welcome to the stream. How has your day been so far? We out here just playing B2D6, just having a grand old time. Looking for a co-op player to try for the 100 Paragon, really? Oh, would you like me to help you out in that with the 100 Paragon? Cause if I am able to, I'd be more than willing to help you out with that. You could try. Have you done it over the 100 Paragon? I don't think so. I don't know if I've heard of the 100 Paragon until now. Well, what is it like, babe? We can try it. Oh, yeah, never mind. That was... Yeah, I already responded to that. So, what... is it okay if, like, you let me know, like, what is a... Oh, it's a secret achievement. So, how do you get it? So, I'm just curious. Oh, I can only do it in co-op. I think I do remember getting an achievement before, like the mini towers. I think if I remember correctly, I went in the candy map, and I had to get out all the like little trolls and stuff with the green hair. Dang, I think I forgot until now to get Obion out. See,
Awesome.
essentially we require 4 co-op players, I believe. Oh. Well, yeah, if we can do it, then yeah, I'd be more than willing to help. So, unfortunately, we couldn't do it oh, okay, yeah, that's true, because if it was just you and me, we need 2 more people to come in and help. I'll just hang around and enjoy some Bloons. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty pogger stream. Yeah. Alright, let me go and get out of... We'll go ahead and get out of Monkey Village.
Yes.
There we go, got it. Yeah, definitely do have to place my towers carefully here.
Yes.
From what I've seen, I think as long as we get the right upgrades and stuff, we should be able to prevail in this one. But then the next mode, half cash, yeah. Half cash is probably going to be very difficult.
Moa.
At least from my experience, half cash has been one of the most difficult ones to beat. Yeah, double hit mobs and alternate balloons rounds. I don't think they are somewhat difficult in a way, but they're not as difficult compared to like half cash and chimps and impossible. Wonder if I think in impossible and chimps, those are typically the types of modes where Obeon eventually reaches the max level 20. I typically like it when that happens. Shows that Obeon has evolved, kind of like Pokemon.
BFB. Handle it.
Oh yo! Exploshi, how you doing? What's up? How has your day been today? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good myself. I've just been chilling, hanging out, playing B2D6. So I just want to say, a viewer by the name of Beam88 was talking about doing 4-player co-op mode to get this secret achievement called 100 Paragon. So with you, Exploshi, if you were able to play, that make 3. So then we need 4 players. So I just want to say, like, if we, let's say somebody else came in here and they wanted to play B2D6, and like they had B2Ds. I'm kind of busy. I'm sorry. I can ask those if you want. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, so it's all good if you're busy at the moment. We all do tend to have our busy moments at times. But yeah, feel free to ask some others if they'd like to try and help Beam 88 get the 100 Paragon secret achievements. I know, like, I don't think Sploshy or B-Made, I don't think y'all were here earlier, but earlier, I think I was talking about this song in the background that's playing. It's called Mortals. I was talking about how I might use this song for a new intro if I ever decide to make a video again. Like, if I ever decide to start making videos again. Like, for YouTube, of course. I will admit, on Impoppable, I typically also buy, like, 2 banana banks. Like, 203 banana farms and make them into banana banks. So that I could buy a 501 or 015 druid. And then eventually get, like, a 520 alchemist. But I don't think it's really necessary on like double hit Moabs and alternate Bloons rounds. I never really used the druid strategy. I know Lactu really likes it though. Yeah, it's fine. We should all have our own free will on choosing our strategies. Like, we should never be forced to use a certain strategy. We should all be allowed to use our own separate strategies. So yeah, Lucky likes the druid strategy. I can't really blame him for that, because I kind of like the druid strategy myself. The druid strategy, in my opinion, is pretty poggers. Epic gamer music. Yeah, I think we can just keep the base. I think we can keep our towers as they are. I think as it is, they could probably handle the rest of these balloons coming by. I know this round and round 76 and round 63 are 3 of the crazy rounds. Like, those are the kinds of rounds that can end off a player's A game really quickly, like in the snap of fingers, like a Thanos glove snap. Imagine if they featured Thanos in another Marvel movie. Like just imagine, like, in another Marvel movie, they decide to add Thanos back. Like, they decide to revive Thanos. I was thinking about that, like, for a long time, ever since Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I think we got this now.
ZOMG. Handle it.
Just gotta take out this ZOMG. I will admit the saying, yeah, easy work. Let's go, dude. Yeah, we gonna do this. Just gotta wait for the ZOMG to go back around. Let's go, dude. That was too easy. Alright, now, here's where some real business is about to get done. I'm gonna try to beat half cash. This is where things get really heated. Actually, wait, let me restart. Okay, never mind. I was originally I thought maybe I had the money for a monkey sub, but nah, they don't give you the money for the monkey sub, so yeah, let's just use a boomerang monkey for now. I could also use 3 dart monkeys, but like, I don't really feel like spending money over and over again just to buy dart monkeys. Oh, you'll be our good. Alright, yep, I sure shall have good luck. And I shall see you once you get back. Yeah, I think actually it's probably for the great good I get out the ninja monkey. Okay, yeah, I should probably get out the ninja monkey. I don't know why I said that and didn't bring it out. Kinda my bad there, I can't lie. Alright, so let's wait till I get 490. Alright, let's go ahead and get out Obion.
The spirits of the forest awaken. Oh, not getting? Awesome.
Man, Obion didn't even get to finish his sentence. He was just like, because I could level it up before he could finish his sentence. That's, yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
They're leaking. All right. All right. All right. I'm waiting.
So for this one, we're gonna try out the Druid strategy, except we're not really gonna upgrade many, we're not really gonna upgrade the village, the monkey village to 203, to 2-3. Instead it's just gonna be 2-2. So not 2-3-0, instead it's just gonna be 2-2-0. And also, I don't think we're gonna have time to upgrade these dudes to 4s. So instead, we're just gonna upgrade them to 3s, and we're gonna upgrade this dude to 302. He's already upgraded. Then we're gonna upgrade this dude to 320. Yeah, I think then we should be good. Alright, let's get out that monkey village.
Moa, handle it.
Let's go, we took care of them. Cause I remember sometimes, like, back when I played half cash, like, I get out my towers and they were, sometimes they, I mean, actually first let's say, and like, they were able to take out the Moa, but they weren't able to take out enough Bloons, and then I just lost from there. And in some cases, I wasn't even able to break the Moab entirely. Like, I wasn't able to break the Moab itself. Some banger music, a banger game we're playing. Yeah, this is a Pogger stream right here. Oh, it said 1999. Wonder what 1999 was like. Alright, yeah, that's good. Oh, dang. There we go. Alright, so far nothing too bad has gone down. Like, I feel like overall we have handled ourselves fairly well. There we go, that's where it is. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. We were supposed to place one like right up here or something. Yeah, like right there. And then we're supposed to place another one around here. Yeah, there we go. Now I got it. And yeah, right about there. Yeah, I think it's looking fairly well so far. Oh dang, I forgot.
Yes.
I forgot to upgrade these guys right here. The Ninja Monkey and the Alchemist. Let's go.
Nice. BFB. Handle it.
Oh dang, yeah, things got intense on round 63. But thankfully we were still able to hold on our own.
BFB. Handle it.
Let's go, dude.
All right.
Epic game music right here. Oh dang, audio kinda cut out there. Yo, level 101. And now I also got a new monkey knowledge point. That's pretty cool. Let's go, dude. I think we done it.
Sweet.
Can't get our hopes up too high. But as far as I'm concerned, I think we've done it. Let's go. Now we got Impoppable and Chimps left, and then we've beaten, and then we have completed Skates. Let's go, dude. Got Obi on.
Ha! Awesome. Yes. Yes. All right. Power. Handle it. Power. Handle it.
Yo, Exploshi, welcome back. I'm doing pretty good. I beat half cash mode, and I am now currently on impoppable mode. I feel like I haven't lost yet, cause I feel like if I had lost, cause in case, I think you probably know this, I think you played BTD6 before, I think you know, sorry if that's not the case, like, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but as you can see, if just one tiny bloom passes this, like, it's over. Nice, yeah, I played it a bit. Yeah, I'm doing... The BTD6 gameplay has been going pretty smoothly. Yeah. We definitely gotta choose wisely what our towers will be. Because if we don't choose wisely with our towers, the second a bloom passes by, it's all over. Like straight up, you start with 1 health. See, like, as you can see, it says 1 health. Like, I didn't like make a bunch of balloons go past. Like, you legit start off with 1 health. It is quite difficult, but we gonna fight on, cause we are champions. So now we're gonna save up to get the Avatar of Wrath for one of the druids. I know about the bank strategy, but I'm too lazy to do it. I know it's not a lot of work, but I really enjoy just having the 203 and 204 banana farms do all the work for me. Usually play BTD while doing something on the side. Oh, that's pretty cool. But really, yeah, the 203. Oh, the 203 banana. Oh, so I think you mean like 2 here, 3 here, or 2 here, 4 there. I think, isn't that what you mean by like the 203 and 204 banana farms? I'm just curious. Like, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, yeah. It's good. See if I can get both thumbs up. Yeah, I got both thumbs up here.
Sweet.
Did. So, my prediction is that we'll have the Avatar of Wrath by, like, round 83 or 84. Like, that's typically usually when I'm able to afford an Avatar of Wrath for one of the druids. So, yeah, the bank strategy is really helpful. And I think I've noticed, like, it seems like you know a lot about some of these strategies. So yeah, maybe I'm not really, maybe using these strategies, maybe it isn't me like copying off of other people. Well, like in the sense that it's not just me who takes inspiration from these strategies. Turns out a lot of BTD6 players or BTD players in general take inspiration from the strategies that others use. Cause like originally, by using these strategies, I originally thought like I was kind of copying off of them, and I felt a bit guilty about that. But seeing that you know about these strategies, it makes me start to think maybe it's not just me who uses these strategies. Maybe it seems that a lot of people who play this game and the other B2D games tend to use certain strategies that others use. Like, it seems like a lot of people use a certain... Seems like several people use several strategies and stuff. I mean, it's not really copying. Nobody owns the strategies. If you hear about them, you test them out, and if they fit your playstyle, you keep them. Yeah, because a lot of these strategies, like the Druid and the Bank strategy and the Super Monkey strategy, like those two strategies that I use, they typically tend to work best for me. Like, I got both of them, I think, from Reddit. One of them was a guide on how to beat hard mode, and one was on a guide on how to beat impossible mode. Which, impossible mode, that's the mode I'm on right at the moment. So yeah, it's looking... So... yeah, like, I know there's objectively best strategies and ways to play, but I prefer just doing it myself. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, because everybody has their preferred way of playing certain games. Because, like, that's what makes everyone unique. Because, like, let's say everybody used, like, the same strategy and did the same stuff. Like, I gotta admit, like, that kind of be a boring... It kind of feel like a boring world to live in. So that's... Because, yeah, it's definitely good that everybody has their own preferred way of playing games. Because that's what makes us unique. So, yeah, I think by in about 2 or 3 rounds, I should be able to afford that Avatar of Wrath. Oh, the Labyrinth. I don't think that song's played yet. Yeah, that's why I, like... Wait, hold up, let me pause real quick so I can read that, because I don't want, like, a balloon to accidentally go by while I'm reading. Yeah, that's why I like casual games too, since in casual games I can usually do my own thing, while more competitive games and in speedrunning I just tend to try and replicate what others do. Yeah, because in casual games, like, you can do whatever, you can pretty much do whatever strategy fits you best, but in competitive games and stuff, and like speedrunning and online games, like, then you that's kind of where... Wait, you don't have to, like, replicate what other strategies do, but yeah, that's what you do. Well, maybe some other people do that. Sorry if I sounded rude there. But yeah, again, that's what makes us all unique. It makes everybody their own person. Alright, just gotta... Let's go! Got a 501 Druid. This dude's about to tear all these balloons up.
Yes. ZOMG, handle it.
Alright, we got 2 ZOMGs. So, 50, yep, 50 more rounds. We got this. Well, hopefully. So, Exploshi, what's your preferred way of saying the last letter of the alphabet? I know, like, I know, like, most Americans pronounce it as Z, but I also know that, like, I think it's most Australians and most people from England, like, they tend to, I mean, yeah, most British and Australian people, yeah, I think if I remember correctly, most Americans say pronounce it Z, but most Australians and most British and most of the British pronounce it as Z. So I'm just curious, like, what's your preferred way of pronouncing it? Because I know, like, Obion pronounces it as Z. I know a lot of people consider it more gamer to pronounce the last letter of the alphabet as Z. It's Z in German too, so I guess I go with that. Yeah, I know a lot of people... I will admit, I do feel like Z does kind of sound cooler. Although it really depends on the word. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, so how much for... Okay, 7-2. Most of the time I usually get the 72000 for the Alchemist at around like round 97 or 98. I remember seeing like BTD6 memes, and there was just one meme talk about like what a bunch of the balloons represent, and I think the DTD and I think the DDT was represented as a noob's worst nightmare. I never really used the Alchemist up until a year ago. I really regret that role. He's really useful. Yeah. I don't blame you, because I kind of felt the same way back before I started using the Alchemist as well. Because, yeah, he is really good at helping out the monkeys and stuff. Like the Monkey Village, the Alchemist, yeah, he's really useful. Like, he can really help out the team.
I am one with the wild.
Let's go! Obion is at max level. Now he's one with the wild. Yeah, the alchemists are really useful. What's your favorite type of monkey? Normal, magic, or support? I gotta go with magic monkey. Cause like based on like how well they do and stuff, yeah, I gotta go with magic monkey. Yeah, I gotta go with the magic monkey, cause I feel like most of the time I feel like in most of my strategies I tend to almost always use at least one of these magic monkeys. I keep thinking I'm saying ninja monkeys. I keep thinking it's ninja monkeys. I go with military. I kinda have a thing for the designs, and I think they're most useful. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Cause yeah, something about people is that we all got our own opinions on things. So yeah, my opinion, based on like me, I think I'm going based on like how well they do out in the battlefield. Like with how well they do out in the battlefield, yeah, I gotta go with magic monkeys, cause they're probably the most useful in my opinion, cause they're definitely the ones that can take out most of the hard balloons. The hard balloons, like the ones that, like the DDTs and stuff. Yeah, I will admit, the military ones are also pretty cool. I do like them. Pretty much all the towers in this game are pretty cool. They all got their own uses. Alright, see, I think on this next round, I should be able to afford the 520 Alchemist. Oh, dang. Hope I can handle these. Alright, let's wait. There we go. Oh, dang. Dang, that was intense. I got worried. Alright,
Big Bloon now, for the love of nature.
yeah, I'll go ahead and sell the monkey banks. I don't think I really need to buy anything else. Let's go, dude. Got a dub. See, I got. Alright, which I think I'll use this on a military monkey. I haven't used many military monkey knowledge points. Alright, now all I gotta do is just beat chimps. I'll talk to my mom real quick. Alright, yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, we got a dub. Alright, final round. We got this. We just gotta do the last strategy, except with no. Okay, yeah, that was. I think actually I got an idea. I'll get a monkey sub. Yeah, I'll get a monkey sub. Bro, this song is epic, dude. Oh, dang. Alright, what am I gonna use? Maybe, should I try using the ninja monkey here? Dang, what am I gonna use? Should I try the monkey sub one more time? Just one more time. Okay, yeah, let me. I'm going to need to try something different. I'll get 3 regular monkeys here. Yeah, I'll just get. They're gonna be the 3 musketeers right there. Alright, now I think we can do this. Yeah, we got this now. Epic gamer song right here. Yo, Exploshi, welcome back. So now we are on chimps mode. As you see up at the top, we got the 3 musketeers taking care of those balloons, and then we got a ninja monkey down here. Oh dang, there's not enough room for Obi on here. Yeah, I'll put Obi on right here. I only beat chimps twice so far on the easiest maps though. Wait, so I'm just curious. When you say that, do you mean like you've only been cheats twice, like at all, and both of those times have been on easiest maps, or do you mean like you have beaten chimps more than, or you have beaten chimps multiple times, and you've only beaten it twice on an easy map?
Yes.
Oh dang, I forgot to upgrade. Do you save your... Well, I don't like delete them like after they're done, but I think like once the time for them to be on my Twitch channel stops like after 14 weeks, and if that's the case, I'm not really sure. Well, I'm just curious, like, why do you ask? Do you think like in the sense that maybe I could save those Twitch streams and then make them into YouTube videos? I'm just curious. Oh, that sucks. I was wondering if you... Oh! Oh, okay.
Sweet.
So, how could I save the Twitch streams? Oh. So like, oh, so I can, well, how do I save the Twitch streams themselves? Like, how do I convert the Twitch stream, like, over to YouTube? I'm just curious. I think I can do it automatically. You do it manually. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I could do highlight videos. You show me layer disc. Yeah, maybe that'd be pretty cool. And speaking of which, it says I got 4 viewers watching.
What next?
Do you think maybe like some of the homies are watching the stream and they just haven't like been chatting? Not that I have a problem with it, like, that's completely fine. But I'm just wondering, because it says that it's 4 viewers, and typically whenever, like, oh, Lucky is watching, you can see it on this. Okay, yeah, I think I'll come clean. I have been looking at the viewer count, and yeah, I think Lucky and Anton are watching the stream. You're friends with them on Twitch. Yeah, I'll come clean now. I was looking at like the viewer count at times. And yeah, I think Lucky and Anton are watching the stream. Anton's working on paint shot and screen share. Oh, well, it says on the users in chat, it says Anton. Oh yeah, Paintra is. Oh, so Paintra is this game. Oh, so like the game that you told me he was working on. So yeah, it's called Paintra. Alright, got it. Oh dang, how do I get this? How do I put these two together? How do I put this druid with both the Monkey Village and the Monkey Alchemist? Why does Twitch always show more users than are on the stream? Always thought that was weird. Yeah, that is kind of weird, I can't lie. I gotta agree with you there. It is kind of weird when Twitch does that.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I don't got time to keep trying to fix the positioning. So, I don't know if you can see already on the... I don't know if you can see already on the viewer. I don't know if you can see on the tile, but it says the tile was going to places taking dubs. Don't get me wrong, we have been taking dubs, but I feel like Skates has been the only real place we've been to this stream. And I do think I'm gonna need... I think I'm gonna end the stream as well, in like 30-something minutes, because it's almost about to be 3 hours. So dang, I put going to places, because I didn't originally think it was gonna, like, take this long to beat all these modes and stuff. So yeah, at least I know now for next time, like, instead, maybe I should just put, like, taking dubs in BTD6 for 3 hours. Yeah, maybe I should put taking dubs in BTD6 for 3 hours. That might have been the better stream title.
Handle it. I'm waiting. BFB, handle it.
So I think I just need to like keep doing what I'm doing, and yeah, I think I'll have this down. All right, now I just need to get an avatar of Wrath.
Awesome. BFB, handle it.
Sometimes I forgot that heroes in BTD6 have voice actors. Oh, sometimes you forget the heroes in BTD6 have voice actors. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, I think the reason the heroes have voice actors is because they're not. I think it's because like the heroes in BTD6 are meant to be a one-of-a-kind monkey of theirs. Like they're meant to be a one-of-a-kind tower monkey. Whereas all the other monkeys, like, there's several kinds of them.
Sweet.
Let's go. We got 10,000 before round 70. I still think it's weird. I feel like they could have just saved the money and gave them funny ape sound. Funny ape sound. But I guess it shows that they put effort into the game, so that's neat. Yeah, it does show that they definitely took some time to edit some voices for them. But yeah, it probably would have been cool if they gave them funny ape sounds. They probably would have been used in many memes and stuff. Like, that does sound pretty cool. Like, my bad, my bad. So, speaking of the heroes, Exploshi, do you have a favorite hero? There are some pretty cool heroes in this game, like Benjamin. Yeah, Benjamin, I think I remember seeing Ribbit. You know the homie Ribbit, yeah, for some reason, I remember the homie Ribbit, playing BTD6 and using Benjamin as a hero. Yeah, Benjamin does sound pretty cool. I like the Swordblade monkey too. Are you talking about Sada? Oh, Sada? Yeah, her name's Sada. Yeah. Yeah, I think I bought Sada, because I heard a lot of people said a lot of good things about her. Like, a bunch of BTD6 pros had a lot of good things to say about her. Sada's pretty strong, at least when I still play the game. Yeah, a lot of people, and a lot of the guides that I watch, a lot of people use Sada as the hero.
Sweet.
So yeah, it looks like as long as I keep up. Let's go is Fearless Part 2. The one that featured like Chris. I forget his last name, but his first name is Chris. I also got the submarine hero. Isn't that useful, but it's cool to have. I know a lot of people in Discord who are very big Pat Fussy fans, just as a joke. Yeah, I think Lucky and Ribbit. Yeah, I think Lucky and Ribbit are pretty big Pat Fussy fans. Pat Fussy fans. I can't see why though, because like he does seem like a pretty cool dude. You got this. Isn't that like isn't the submarine hero like the naval commander one? I forget her name, but yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I can see why people like Pat Fussy, because he does seem like a cool dude. He's like the big guy of the monkeys. He's a big man. So yeah, I think by around same as last time. I think by around 8-3 or 8-4, I should be able to afford Avatar Breath.
ZOMG, handle it.
So I'm just curious, has anyone ever like used the glue monkey? Have you seen anybody ever use the glue monkey or the engineer monkey? I feel like for something, I feel like those are the two monkeys that I almost never have seen get used before. At least maybe that could just be me, but for some reason I feel like I haven't really seen anybody like use a glue monkey or an engineer monkey before. I just need it. So maybe I'll get it on round 82. A round earlier than I kind of expected. A round or two earlier. Let's go. I don't think they stand a chance against me now. Dang, I got to 10,000 really quickly. Like 2 rounds after I purchased that 015 druid, like dang. After like a round or two, I was already at 10k. I guess I'm just making the big bucks. But look at the orb on this druid. This druid be looking swole. Alright, 4 more levels before I'll be on this one with the wild. Those DDTs ain't got nothing on us. Let's go, dude. feel like maybe I should try out more heroes. Cause like I feel like it's kind of like, what's the point of buying the heroes if you like not gonna use them? So I feel like maybe as time goes on, I should try. I'm not trying to like sound negative or something. I just feel like I'm just like trying to bring up a topic for commentary. I feel like maybe I should try at one point using all the heroes of it once, just to like see what they can do and what maps they can be useful on. Let's go, dude. Crushed them. They didn't stand a chance. I think on this round or the next, I should be able to. I think I should be able to buy a 520 Alchemist. Let's go. Now this alchemist is old man.
I am one with the wild.
Let's go. I'll be honest now. One with the wild.
Big Bloon now, for the love of nature.
Let's go, dude. I did it. Look at this. We got a full solid black lineup right here. Alright, so it's almost 3 hours. I got like 20-something minutes left. So I guess maybe for this next one we could try doing a co-op if... Oh, well, I got a lot of I got a lot of black borders. Wait, hold up. Yeah, look at this. I got 6 black borders right here. Sparkling black. Yeah, they are really nice. Okay, sorry if I sound like I was bragging there, or it sounded like arrogance. So, yes. Oh, it's fine to brag. This takes a lot of patience. Yeah, it really does. Through a bunch of times through playing through like school and home. Yeah, I was definitely like taking lots of time. So, so I know that Lucky is here because I think we can play only one round anyways, because I think I'm gonna have to end the stream in like 20-something minutes, because something I didn't say was that later today at like 3 or 4, me and my family, we're going out to celebrate one of my bros' birthday. He turns 18, so now he's gonna be old enough to play CS:GO and Warzone legally. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and do 4 players. let's do hard mode since, yeah, this way we get bronze, silver, gold for these. Yeah, I celebrated Grandpa's birthday today too. Oh, that's nice. So both of us got a family member whose birthday is today. That's sick. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I guess I'll do 4 players. Because I know that Lucky is here, because yeah, as you say, Exploshi, you saw on the sidebar that Lucky was watching the stream. And I see that Anton is in the viewers, so I guess maybe if he'd want to play, then yeah, he could play. I'll join you soon. Alright. I guess I shall wait. Not that I'm impatient, like, it's perfectly fine. Oh, he's playing Apex. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think. So I think Anton, as you said before, he's working on his game. I forgot what it's called already. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I already forgot. Wait, hold up. I need to scroll up and check. Petra, yeah. So yeah, Anton I think is working on Petra, and Lucky is playing Apex. So, oh, Anton's currently guns. Okay, all right, yeah. I think instead, let's go to 2 players. Let's go back. Let's do 2 players. But this is adorable right here. The monkeys, like, they just play and enjoy themselves. Brings a tear to my eye. Nah, I'm just playing. But like, seriously, that's really adorable. Alright, so there's the code. The stream is really buffering a lot at the moment. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. Not trying to sound like a downer, but honestly, I'm kind of thinking hopefully it is just you, because it's just like I don't want to have to. Oh, okay, I connect with my PC with the. Oh, okay, so maybe it was just you, right? Thank the Lord. You had me scared there. I was like, don't tell me I don't have good internet. Like, don't tell me I don't got a good setup. Oh, thank God. Yo, let's go. Explosion's in game. Oh, so you're level 100. Oh, dang, you're almost at the same level I am. So you got Sada as your hero, I got Obion. I guess you said it. Yeah, I don't blame you, because Sada is pretty good. Yo, let's go, dude. Build your own monkey towers in the green area. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and place I'll place this dude right around.
Let's make some ribbons.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Let's go. Well, hopefully it wasn't too. Hopefully I didn't start too early. Sorry, but sorry if I start a bit too early. Actually, yeah, never mind. Because it looks like Sada's handling those balloons pretty well. And if I remember correctly, I think Sada can see camo balloons. So yeah, that does also make it pretty useful. Let's go, dude. Sada's taking care of them. Yeah, we just need to... I think I got you covered, because I think Obion can break metal. Like, if I'm correct, I think Obion has the power to break metal.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you meant lead. I meant lead. Lead. I think maybe I could use an alchemist or something. Or maybe I could use a super monkey, because or maybe this ninja monkey can do it. For some reason, I can't really remember. I kind of forgot what lead was. But even so, it looks like we handled this pretty well. Lee's a metal balloon. I just call it metal because... Oh, okay. Yeah, I will admit, it does look more like metal. See, I can't really blame you for calling it Lee, for calling it metal. Alright, so yeah, I think Obeon can destroy the metal balloons. Like, I'm pretty sure Obeon has the power to take out metal balloons. Got the ice monkey. Got the monkey balloon. Yeah, I think we probably gonna win this. These balloons don't stand a chance against us. Alright, time to get out an alchemist. Yeah, I think, Obeon has the power to destroy the lead balloons, or metal balloons. So yeah, Obeon has got the metal balloons covered.
Yeah. Target?
Yeah, I definitely want the alchemist to be set to last. God. My favorite primary monkey is the boomerang one. I think he's pretty funny. Yeah, I do kind of like the boomerang one myself. I think my favorite primary monkey is the bomb shooter. The bomb shooter is, in my opinion, one of the best ones. Because the bomb shooters, they pretty good at taking out the Moabs and stuff. I like the ones where it's 2-3-0 and the ones where it's 2-0-4. Yeah, those are pretty good bomb shooters. You got a boomerang monkey. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Like, I didn't realize the boomerang monkey could wear like a cool hat, like a fedora, like a cowboy hat or something.
Get ready! Moab!
Dang, that was cool. Alright, look, I think I've got the upgrades for the Ninja Monkey and the Alchemist I want at the moment. Oh, let's go. You got the monkey ace. You know what it's time for? Time to get out a super monkey.
Get ready! Moab!
Got a cool upgrades. Yeah, this is. Yeah, we gonna win this. Ain't no way these Bloons are getting past us. Yeah, our defenses are stat. Yeah, straight up. Ain't no way to get past.
Awesome.
Big, red, and spicy! Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Bleeping sword!
Yo, I got the Dark Knight.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it can fit. So instead, let's put these druids over here.
Clean
Off
cuts,
to the side.
still cuts of tomato.
Dark Knight can teleport it. Yeah, I think so.
And spicy.
So yeah, we got Batman up in here. Yeah, ain't no way they getting past. They gonna have to cheat to get past. Oh, dang. Alright. So, I'm guessing, Exposure, I'm guessing maybe you're having some internet issues. I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just like saying, like, just based on like the message. But it's all good. That ain't gonna stop us from taking out these towers. Yeah, Wi-Fi in Germany is kinda bad from your experience. Oh dang, yeah, that is quite unfortunate. Because with good Wi-Fi, you can do a lot of stuff. You can play games, you can watch TV. So yeah, sorry to hear that. But yeah, once again, that ain't gonna stop us from taking out these balloons. Like, we still gonna win this. Sucks because of my bad Wi-Fi. Streaming is really hard. Oh man. Yeah, sorry to hear that, because streaming is really fun. So yeah, that is quite unfortunate.
Clean cuts, still cuts of tomato. Clean cuts.
It lags a lot, especially when I want to do creative stuff like, can I be Odyssey while driving a bike the whole time? Yeah, like, that is a really creative idea. Like, those are really creative. That's a really creative video idea. So yeah, it's quite unfortunate with the internet. It kind of, your Wi-Fi lags a lot. I actually did it. Oh, you already did that. Oh, my bad. I just never did this. Oh, okay. My bad.
Clean cuts, and still cuts of tomato.
Got the ball lightning druid.
Clean cuts, and still cuts of tomato.
I want to make it a YouTube video instead now. I think a good way to call it is, can I get fit by playing games? Can you get fit by playing games? And the premise is that whenever I play games, I ride on the bike, so it's easier to work out. Oh, that's really great. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Like, that's a really great video idea. Let's go, dude. We did it. Yeah, geez. Yeah, that was very good. So you want to make it a YouTube videos. Oh, so I'm guessing it was like a YouTube stream or a Twitch stream. It's perfectly timed. Yeah, exactly, because right as we finished, it hit 3 hours. Like, once we finished the round, the stream hit 3 hours. Let's go, dude. So yeah, that does seem like a really creative video idea. It was a Twitch stream. It was a Twitch stream. Yeah, I stream on YouTube nowadays though. So yeah, that's fine. Cause I tend to do both YouTube and Twitch streams. But yes. So you used to do. I actually nearly finished editing 3 different videos, so I'll probably upload a lot the following few weeks. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe you can put that. Maybe you can put those videos in the sub promotion channel in my Discord, and yeah, I think I could probably check it out. I could probably check those videos out. Yeah, dude, this is gamer. Alright, so yeah, I think. Let me go ahead and turn off the Move By It music. And yeah, I think I'm gonna also go ahead and get off of. I'll send them once I release them. Yeah, sounds good. That's gonna be Pog. Alright, yeah, I think I'm let me go to webcam. Yeah. Sadly, it's homework. Aw, man. Yeah, that's not good. Homework really is not good. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the stream. So yeah, that was pretty fun. We got to do co-op and we got to take out. Yeah, we got to take out the Bloons. Yeah, we beat hard mode. Yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. But before I do, I want to check and see if there's someone I can raid. Okay, so a homie of mine known as Bomb Speedrunner is alive. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and raid him. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up there. If you guys like the stream, then please consider liking it. Never mind, that's YouTube. That's YouTube. All right, yes. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. This was a pretty good stream. I did enjoy myself, but all good things must come to an end. So yeah, I think I'm gonna peace. Yep, peace. So thank you for stopping by, Exploshi. It was definitely good getting to play co-op with you. And I'm glad you hopped by the stream, and I do hope you have a great day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up there. If you guys like this stream, then please consider following if you want to be notified for when I do stream again. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace!